Welcome back, my fellow mobile gamers of YouTube. Today, I'm probably gonna make you want to throw your phone out the window by introducing you to no less than 3 awesome mobile games in an episode of my weekly mobile gaming recap series heavily focused on unique arcade bullet hell-like experiences. So strap in, these games are all under the radar games, so there's a very big chance that you haven't heard of them yet, so I hope you're just gonna enjoy all of them, or at least one of them, and you can find the download links as always for all of these games in the description box down below. Now I also just want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to my lovely new Patreon supporters who helped make this show and the development of mini review possible, so it's making a huge difference, guys. Just thank you so much to everyone who's supporting over there on Patreon. Now today's first game is something I've never seen before. It's a turn-based bullet hell arcade game called Salvagette, where we attempt to destroy all enemies by literally crashing into them with our spaceship, while of course avoiding a barrage of enemy bullets. The goal in this game is to get through as many stages as possible, but since time only moves when we move, we have plenty of time to plan ahead and strategize. When we've destroyed all enemies on the screen, the next stage will start and even more enemies spawn, and when we eventually die, we have to start all over again. Now, to deal with the many interesting enemies that all have unique attacks and movement patterns, we receive gold for every stage we complete that we can then spend in a shop to buy health, a shield, increase our speed, or even deploy a bomb to destroy almost every single enemy on the screen. The game eventually gets incredibly difficult, but unlike traditional bullet hell action games where winning just often comes down to being fast, Salvagette offers a much more tactical arcade gameplay experience. And we can even watch replays of previous playthroughs to study exactly where we went wrong so we can improve our strategies for the next playthrough. And maybe best of all of this, Salvagette is completely free to play, no advertisements, no in-app purchases, no forced ads, no incentivized ads, nothing, nada. You can just go download the game, enjoy it, play it. Isn't that just lovely? Thank you very much to the indie developer for making this game and also for making it completely free. And honestly, if you were to add some sort of donation button, I would be all for that, because this is a pretty fun little casual mobile game. It can be played offline, takes up 85 megabytes of space, and despite the somewhat repetitive core gameplay loop, its unique approach to the bullet hell genre makes it an easy recommendation here from my end, and especially for players who find traditional bullet hell games just way too fast-paced and too hectic. Now, a few weeks ago, I started detailing at the very end of these videos which game was my favorite of the week, so before you get to the end, please also do head down to the comment section and share what you think about today's games, or, which game was your favorite, and then at the very end, we'll see if we end up agreeing or not. And I have a feeling that some of you at least are really gonna love this next game called Super Glitter Rush, which is a fun bullet hell arcade game with a great retro art style and a unique level-based system where we fight just a single tough boss in every level. Now, to deal with the bombardment of bullets these bosses throw at us, we tap an arcade machine-style joystick to move our character left and right at the bottom of the screen, and then shoot bullets straight up at the enemy using an action button. Now, what's really cool is that every enemy bullet that is hit by our bullets get destroyed and increase our damage, so that means that strategically timing our attacks to remove as many bullets from the screen as possible is the only way to survive in this game, and it also makes us kill the enemies faster. What truly makes the gameplay exciting though is that we can only shoot 3 of these bullets before we need to pick up diamonds dropped by the enemies to charge up our attack bar again, which further increases the need for being strategic. Although we don't really grow stronger as we progress, we do unlock new cute characters and distinct color palettes that change the look of the game. And my only slight frustration was that the joystick controls weren't perfectly optimized, although the developer is said to be working on a fix for that. Super Glitter Rush monetizes by occasionally showing 5-second video advertisements between levels that can all be removed through a single $2.99 in-app purchase. The game can be played offline, it takes up only 56 megabytes of space, and it offers a fun new twist on the bullet hell genre that makes it perfect for short but challenging play sessions because it skips straight to the adrenaline-pumping boss fights. So it's an easy recommendation for any fan of arcade games. Now, for this next game though, I'm gonna switch gear from the bullet hell games to the puzzle genre, because Gravity Song is a fun indie puzzle game that mixes challenging physics puzzles with arcade-like fast-paced gameplay that has us react quickly to avoid spikes, lasers, and escape from enemies. Throughout the 90 normal levels and 5 survival levels, our goal in this game is to get a small ball to the exit portal by, well, simply tapping where we want to move the ball. The further away from the ball we tap, the faster it moves, but the tricky part is that we only have a limited number of taps available. If we fail to get to the exit before having used all of them, we die and we have to restart the level all over again. And I know this sounds like a very simple core mechanic, but it makes for a great gameplay experience when mixed with lots of different obstacles, gravity changing elements, and even enemies that constantly try to take us down, get us away from the exit portal, or even try to kill us. The game definitely does have a below average average art style and UI, but I would argue that it more than makes up for that with its great puzzles and well-designed levels. Gravity Song monetizes through incentivized video advertisements that reward us with hints and the currency used to unlock new cosmetics for our ball, but these ads can all be removed through just a single $1 in-app purchase. You can play the game offline, it takes up 184 megabytes of space, and the relaxed monetization and fun gameplay makes it an easy recommendation for fans of physics-based puzzlers. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think that these games were all really great, but if I had to pick one favorite game of the week, I think it would have to be Salvagette, simply because I've never seen anyone attempt to do this before. I mean, making a turn-based bullet hell game, that's completely unheard of, so props to the developer for trying something new, at least in terms of gameplay experience. But if these games weren't really your cup of tea, then be sure to check out all the other videos I have on the channel already. I mean, I cover everything from MMORPGs to racing games to shooters and literally everything in between, so I'm almost gonna guarantee you guys that you're gonna be able to find something here on the channel if you look through some of the older videos. And if you like what you see, you know, you can always leave a like, you can always subscribe, hit that notification bell if you're new around here, because then, until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.